In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to use the music notation view in the MIDI editor window. There are two places you can view music notation in Pro Tools. One is called the score editor. This is used if you want to print music for a live musician. This isn't the best place to edit MIDI data notation style. The other window is hidden in the MIDI editor, so I'll open that. And if I go up to the upper left-hand corner here, you'll notice a little button says Notation Display Enable. Click on that, and now we're looking at music notation. This window operates almost the same as the piano roll editor. Right now, only the violin track is showing. I can show and hide the other tracks as well. If you want to change a note, you simply grab it, drag it, up and down, and you can drag it in time, and it changes the look of the notation. This window is a great window to use if you're entering music manually from a printed sheet of music, like I have here. What I've done is I've taken the first 4 bars of this and made a sequence out of it simply by copying what's here into the MIDI editor. Alright, a couple things that are unique to this editor. One of them is how you look at the music. Right now we're seeing what's called a grand staff with a treble clef and a bass clef. Low notes here, high notes here. It's still just one track. It's split into 2 staves for the look of it. We can change that so it doesn't take as much real estate. The violin is all in the treble clef. We don't need to see that bass clef. So if I go to the violin and go to sort of a hidden menu, hold the Control key and click, I get this menu. Has some specific things for music notation. One of them is down at the bottom, very important, Notation Display Track Settings. I click on that, and I can choose to change this grand staff to just a treble clef. Notice the lower clef went away. I don't need to see that, so it saves some real estate. Let's bring the other tracks into view. I've split the piano part into 2 different tracks, the right hand or treble clef in one, left hand in the other. So I don't need to see these empty staves here. So I'm going to do the same thing. Contextual menu, Notation Display Track Settings, and I'm going to change this just to treble clef and this to bass clef. Now I see everything I need to see without the extra rests. Let's hear what we have. So let's say I wanted to change some of those pitches. Like you saw earlier, I could simply drag them, but they also show up in the event list. So let's see the two work together. Move this over, open window, MIDI event list, and you'll see that the note that's highlighted here is also highlighted in my MIDI event list. And if I drag it, it will change as well, and we should hear it as well. So I could drag it, and you see it's changed here. Likewise, I could change it in the event list. And you see it jump up there. And now I've changed the pattern, and let's hear how it sounds different. Put these back into view. Simple as that.